from both Google and Jio, and as well as the Android Play Store, through which users will have access to the entire universe of Android apps. This version of the Android operating system that has been jointly developed by Jio and Google, specially for the Indian market. While being ultra affordable, JioPhone Next is packed with cutting-edge features like voice assistant, automatic read aloud of screen text, language translation, smart camera with augmented reality filters, and much more. This is a testimony to a global technology giant and a national technology champion working together to make truly a breakthrough product that can be first introduced in India and then taken to the rest of the world. JioPhone Next will be available in the market from the auspice from Jio. It is my promise that JioPhone Next will be by far the most affordable smartphone, not just in India, but globally. Let me now invite my good friend Sundar to talk about JioPhone Next and other areas of collaboration between Google and Jio.
Thank you to Mukesh, Neeta, Akash and Isha, and to everyone at Reliance Industries for all you do for India, especially in this difficult moment for the country. It's been devastating to see the country hit so hard by COVID-19. Yet it's heartening to see how Reliance has stepped up to contribute to the national. You're taking care and are wishing for better days ahead. For Google, the past year has brought renewed purpose and at a time when for everyone. This goal is at the heart of our partnership from the 75 information for Indians in their own technology. I'm excited that today we can announce the next steps in this vision, starting with a new affordable Jio smartphone created with Google. Our teams have optimized a great camera for millions of new users who will experience the internet for the very first time. And we can't wait to show you the divide between Google Cloud and Jio Internet, support businesses in their digital transformation, and help Jio build new services in sectors like health, education, and more, laying a foundation for the next phase of India's digitization. As part of this collaboration, Reliance will also shift its core retail businesses to Google Cloud's infrastructure. They'll be able to take advantage of Google's AI and machine learning, e-commerce, and demand forecasting offerings. Harnessing the reliability and performance of Google Cloud will enable these businesses to scale up as needed to respond to customer demand. Empowering businesses as they embark on their digital for the innovations this partnership will help 1.3 billion Indians to that with greater access to smartphones and improved connectivity. There's no limit to what India's people can do together in the years ahead.
With Google, collaborating with Google of key Reliance growth businesses like Reliance Retail, JioMart, JioSavan, and JioHealth. Friends, we have also made significant progress in collaborations that we announced last year. Let me start with Facebook. We have launched an initial set of integrations between WhatsApp and JioMart on a trial basis, and the response from WhatsApp and JioMart customers is encouraging, along with lots of valuable feedback. Our joint teams are actively developing the full new commerce solution linking merchants and consumers, and we plan to progressively launch these over the next few quarters. With Microsoft, we have operationalized an initial 10 megawatt capacity of Jio Azure cloud data centers in 2 cities, Jamnagar and Nagpur. We are currently onboarding the initial group of pilot customers, and we plan to expand our data center capacity and our offerings to a growing number of SMEs and startups over the coming quarters. We are indeed privileged to have partners like Facebook, Google, and Microsoft, in whose company our efforts to create a digital society in India seems that much easier. Friends, across the world, the past 15 months have been challenging for on-the-ground physical work. JioFiber, Jio's optic fiber-based gigabit speed fixed broadband services have also faced similar challenges. The pace of optic fiber deployment, building connectivity, and home installations have all been slower than expected because of lockdowns and other restrictions across our country. Despite this, I am glad to announce that JioFiber has acquired more than 2 million new premises over the past year, following all safety protocols for our customers and employees. Now, with a cumulative base of 3 million active homes and business users, JioFiber has become the largest and fastest growing fixed broadband operator in India. Data consumption on JioFiber has grown to more than 3.5 times compared to a year ago. Today, Jio's optical fiber network is physically present outside more than 12 million homes and business premises with a deep fiber footprint in the top 100 cities. I continue to be confident of a rapid uptake of JioFiber services and revenue growth for Jio as India recovers from COVID. Dear shareholders, I announced last year that Jio's engineers have developed a 100% homegrown and comprehensive 5G solution, which is fully cloud native, software defined, and digitally managed. Jio has taken tremendous strides in maturing this state-of-the-art standalone 5G technology, which signifies a quantum leap to the next frontier of wireless broadband. Together with our partners, we have tested the Jio 5G solutions in India, and we successfully demonstrated speeds well in excess of 1 gigabit per second. Our Made in India solution is comprehensive, complete, and globally competitive. It reaffirms my faith in the abundant talent of Indian engineers to deliver world-class products in such a cutting-edge technology. Recently, we received the necessary regulatory approvals as well as trial spectrum for initiating 5G field trials. As I speak to you, the entire 5G standalone network has been installed in our data centers across the nation and also at our trial sites in Navi Mumbai. We are confident of being the first to launch a full-fledged 5G service. And because of our converged, future-proof architecture, Jio's network is uniquely positioned to quickly and seamlessly upgrade from 4G to 5G. To develop the end-to-end 5G ecosystem, we are now working with leading global partners to develop a full range of 5G capable devices. The Jio 5G technology is well positioned to create compelling applications for consumers and enterprises spanning healthcare, education, entertainment, retail, and other key verticals of the economy. One exciting 5G-enabled solution that Jio is developing with our Sir H.N. Reliance Foundation Hospital is a state-of-the-art connected ambulance. With real-time, high-fidelity telemedicine and remote doctor access, each connected ambulance can become a virtual extension of an hospital emergency room, even while on the move. We are developing with Reliance Foundation schools to use 5G to deliver immersive and interactive AR/VR content to students and classrooms, making the learning process a delightful, memorable, and enriching experience. We hope that such showcases will catalyze the emergence of a vibrant, local 5G ecosystem, making India a global hub for 5G development and export. So Jio is not just working to make India 2G Mukt, but also 5G Yukt. And once Jio's 5G solution is proven at India scale, we are excited by the prospect of exporting Jio 5G solutions to other telecom operators across the world. Friends, Jio has developed deep expertise in multiple emerging technologies like 5G, AI, and machine learning, blockchain, and mixed reality. We are developing 100% owned intellectual property. We have access to deep domain knowledge and operational experience within the Reliance Group across key industry verticals. We have a passionate and a talented team and world-class partners, and we have the opportunity to serve a global audience. In all, Jio Platforms is blossoming into a global technology player capable of creating multifold societal, customer, and shareholder value for years to come. Dear shareholders, now let me talk about Reliance Retail. This past year was the true test of our business. Despite challenging and restrictive operating conditions, Reliance Retail continued to deliver industry-leading returns. We added 1,500 new stores, which is among the largest retail expansion undertaken by any retailer during this period, taking our total count of stores to 12,711. We continue to maintain and strengthen our leadership position. Today, 1 in every 8 Indians shops with Reliance Retail. My dear shareholders, let me present some of the highlights for this year. Our apparel business sold nearly 5 lakh units per day and over 18 crore units during the year. This is equivalent to dressing the entire population of UK, Germany, and Spain once. Ajio has emerged as one of the leading digital commerce platforms for fashion and lifestyle with a portfolio of over 2,000 labels and brands and listing of over 5 lakh options. Driven by innovation, Ajio now contributes to over 25% of our apparel business. We further consolidated our position in consumer electronics and sold 4.5 crore units of electronics last year, which translates to over 120,000 units per day. Our omni-commerce capabilities allows us to deliver an unparalleled service proposition across 1,300 cities. As India's largest grocery retailer, Reliance Retail sold over 1 billion units of groceries or about 30 lakh units per day. Our grocery staff operated on the front lines of crisis, ensuring availability of essential products to our customers and Kirana partners. JioMart registered over 6.5 lakh peak orders in a single day. JioMart's growth is a testament to its already loyal customer base, 80% of whom are repeat shoppers. JioMart's new commerce aim is to transform and grow the small merchant ecosystem so that our merchant partners prosper. Over the past year, over 3 lakh merchants or shopkeeper partners across 150 cities were enabled and empowered to transform their businesses both physically and digitally. Our promise to them is simple: customer aapka, support hamara. We support you so that you can serve your customers better. A testament to our promise is that we have seen 3x growth in Kirana orders and 2x growth in order frequency. Expansion across cities is well underway, and we will onboard over 1 crore merchant partners and small shopkeepers over the next 3 years. This will trigger a socio-economic transformation on an extraordinary scale in India, especially when coupled with our mission of employment generation. Even in these challenging times, I am personally proud to report to you that Reliance Retail has not only protected jobs, but has created over 65,000 new jobs. Reliance Retail currently employs over 2 lakh people, making us one of the largest employers in the country. Over the next 3 years, we shall further create employment for over 10 lakh people and enable the livelihoods for many more. Growth in the retail sector will usher growth across the value chain, from raw material producers to large and small manufacturers, from logistics service providers to merchants to consumers. In order to expand this circle of shared prosperity, we will be focusing on the following 5 key initiatives. First, we will further invest in our research, design, and product development capabilities. In the next year, we will set up design, research, technology, and innovation centers in key areas globally and nationally to develop differentiated offerings for our diverse customer groups. Second, we will further strengthen our sourcing ecosystem, working closely with producers, MSMEs, service providers, local and international brand companies. We will make them our partners in the journey of value creation that our new commerce model seeks to unlock. Third, we are investing in building state-of-the-art supply chain infrastructure across India by linking all major sourcing and consumption locations. This will maximize efficiencies and minimize losses in the supply chain so that we can share the gains with both consumers and producers. An automated, modular, reliable, and scalable warehousing and logistics ecosystem will enable us to deliver products anywhere across the country in the shortest possible time. Fourth, we will focus on expanding our store footprint multifold this year with co-located delivery hubs over the next few years. They will provide a strong network to reach and serve millions of merchants and customers. And fifth, we will continue acquiring businesses to heighten our offering and experience to customers, sharpen our omni-channel capabilities, drive operating efficiencies, and strengthen our talent pool. Recent acquisitions include leading physical digital commerce platforms like NetMeds, Urban Ladder, and Zivame. Reliance Retail continues to be among the fastest growing retailers in the world. We are committed to grow our business so that we are among the top 10 retailers globally. I am confident that Reliance Retail is on a hyper-growth trajectory to grow at least 3x in the next 3 to 5 years. Now let me turn to our media business. Dear share owners, Network 18 successfully overcame the logistic and business challenges posed by COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the pandemic, our journalists continue to venture out into the field every day so that viewers and readers get relevant information from inside the safety of their homes. Our entertainment flagship brand, Colors, was the first to resume fresh programming after the first wave of lockdowns, being true to its mission of keeping India entertained with wholesome and creative fare. I now will like to present our value creation roadmap. Your company has a proven track record of creating maximum societal value and maximum shareholder value through our business operations as well as philanthropic initiatives. The year has proved beyond doubt the resilience of our businesses and our ability to continuously innovate to create value even in adverse conditions. You are well aware of Reliance's epic journey from being a small textile company that had its IPO less than 50 years ago to today joining the ranks of the 50 most valuable companies in the world. Reliance is probably the only large company in the world that has successfully transformed itself from being a traditional industrial business into an enterprise that now includes 2 mega-scale consumer and technology businesses. Both Jio and Retail are at the beginning of their journey, yet both have an embedded culture of continuous value creation. Both have also brought immense benefits to hundreds of millions of consumers by mastering the power of revolutionary new technologies. Our O2C business, combined with new energy and materials plan, will usher in a new era of exponential growth. In the last 10 years, Reliance invested over 90 billion US dollars in creating substantial wealth for the nation and value for the shareholders. In the coming decade, Reliance has the capacity to catalyze investments of over 200 billion US dollars directly and through partners. These investments will create value on an exponential scale. They will be based on our disciplined capital allocation approach, preference for pursuing asset-light strategies, and emphasis on superior investment-grade ratings. These investments will also create over 10 lakh new employment opportunities, besides fostering thousands of small and medium enterprises across the country. I assure you that your company will consistently increase payout to its shareholders as our earnings continue to grow. I am confident that Reliance's multiple investment and business announcements today will help in kickstarting growth in the Indian economy. I believe speedy recovery in the post-COVID period is beyond any doubt. But beyond recovery, there will be rapid resurgence. I have no doubt that India is destined to emerge as one of the top 3 economies in the world. And as your company, in its golden decade, transforms itself as a new Reliance, it is destined to play a proud role in the emergence of a new India. My most esteemed shareholders, my father, Dhirubhai Ambani, founded Reliance on the principles of investing in future technologies, investing in Indian talent, and investing in India's growth opportunity. I have continued the tradition of following his evergreen principles while growing Reliance as a world-class enterprise. As Reliance climbs new summits of success in its onward journey, it will also cross new milestones in being a caring and empathetic corporate citizen. But believe me, the best of Reliance is yet to come. I have no doubt whatsoever that the next generation of leaders at Reliance, led by Isha, Akash, and Anant, will further enrich this precious legacy. We are meeting at a time when the second wave of COVID pandemic is fast receding. Under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, the central government and all the state governments, along with civil society organizations and corporates, have coordinated a massive effort in this fight. But as a company, as a country, as mankind, and each one of us as individuals, we have learned an important lesson. We must be far better prepared to face such crises in the future and never let our guard down. To achieve this, the most essential resource we need, which is also the most useful resource, is a positive mindset. In trying times like these, positivity acts like a highly effective medicine. It works wonders for individuals, families, and for the society. Despair weakens us. Determination strengthens us. Negativity numbs us with pessimism and inaction. Positivity provides us with hope and confidence. Our ancient civilization has survived many crises in its long history because our forefathers had unlimited positivity and self-belief. My father, Dhirubhai Ambani, used to say, challenge negative forces with hope, self-confidence, and conviction, and the ambition and initiative will ultimately always triumph. I have absolutely no doubt that India will conquer the COVID crisis sooner rather than later. Post-COVID, India will emerge stronger. It will be a better India, a resurgent India, a more equal India, and a far more self-confident India. I foresee that the Indian economy will bounce back at a rate that will surprise the world, and prosperity and opportunities will be created for all on a scale never seen before, not for a few, but for all 1.35 billion Indians. Indeed, I see the global economy resetting itself in ways that will create a more equal world. May God forever guide us along this path. I would like to thank the central and the state governments, shareholders, investors, lenders, suppliers, and customers for their consistent and resolute support. I thank all my colleagues on the board for their oversight in this crucial phase of our growth, their support, and immense encouragement. I have special words to acknowledge the collective efforts of the entire Reliance team working tirelessly to create and sustain a world-class enterprise. Thank you.